Okay, I have a new basket here from a Miss Susan. Just got this basket yesterday, and this basket is 40 years old. And she said her dog got to this basket. You are gonna see on one side here, still got the handle. There's a two-row handle here, but look at this. That whole piece right there is gone. All up in here. The basket is pretty loose here. It's old. We all know that. So I am going to end up having to put some material in here and also build these two handles back. So just like before, I am going to go 3 sequence. First, I'm going to build this handle back. Then I will start somewhere in here. All this right here has been eaten off. I'm going to give you a closer look here. You can see, oh man, the basket looks pretty good down in there. But look at all of this has been eaten out. I mean, like, man, the side, you will see that. All that's been punched out. So I am pretty much going to have to rebuild the side of this basket, which I know I can. Okay. Then down in the basket, it looks pretty good except at the beginning. So I am going to start somewhere down in here, probably at the very bottom here. I'll start here going up, but I'm going to build the handle first. So I'm going to take some material, I'm going to put that in there and then come up. Then you'll see on the side right here, all that is flaring out. So that is where somewhere the handle splits. So I'm going to have to figure how I'm going to split that to get that handle back. Oh, so I'm going to look at this side of the handle and see how they went in back in those days. Split that to get the handle back. I don't want to make it a one handle. I want to make it a two handle because it's not going to look right. They have one handle on one side and then a two row on the other. Oh man. So I got to really think about that. How are we going to get that part done? So you can pretty much see how this basket looks now, how I got it, and then I will show you how it's going to look once I get everything done. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna tie this top so it don't come unravel. I'm gonna do all that first. Then I'm gonna get some material and I am gonna start here. That'll be the first thing I do. And then I'll let you see it as I get everything done. So I'll be seeing you guys for right now. Now, I am still working on Miss Linda's basket, and I done got a lot of stuff done. I'm working on the bottom here. There's a couple of rows that look like got some rot in there. I don't know if she had put some fruit or some kind of vegetable. Something was in this basket and left a stain. But the outside looks great. I mean, it's as if nothing ever happened, but that's normal when a basket is sitting. It is what's inside the basket. And half the basket in the inside looks exactly like how the outside look. So there's 1 or 2 rows that I'm gonna rewind here for her because I'll just let her know, I'll send a piece of paper let her know, put some wax paper or something down in there so you make sure you don't get that stain again. Because pretty much all the stitches, it is great. There's no skips in it. So whoever made this basket really made this basket correct. I have done the handle. You can see how all that's been done. So I'm getting a couple of things done here and the side I've put back together. So all I got to do is continue doing this and I will get this basket done hopefully by afternoon. I'm just getting ready to finish these sides here. And I'm using my little crafty using a smaller nail bone because of how this basket was made. I am going to make one of these. So I got a bottom here. Oh, somewhere I started. And I'm going to finish this bottom and use this to make this basket because it's almost the same size. So I'm glad I got this so I can finish this one faster. And I got some BULRUSH with me, so I might be able to start on that today if I can get the rest of this for Miss Linda done. It's kind of hard doing this at an angle, but that's okay. It's a small basket, so I can do this one sitting down, not like the big baskets where you gotta lean and push. Now today's temperature is a nice day. It's gonna get up to 80 degrees, unbelievable in it. In January, tomorrow gonna be in the 70s. So I will come to the market for the next couple of days and hopefully sales will be good, I hope. But early in the morning, I am going to be going to the post office, UPS, do a lot of shipping. Got a lot of basket that I have fixed in the last couple of days because of the weather. So it really helped me on that, staying home without anybody stopping me and bothering me. So I got over a dozen customers done in the last couple of weeks, so that's pretty good. Let's see, this one, I think I got to make a change here. Sometime when they're doing these stitches, some of the stitches was wide, so what I did is I kind of overlap, go under to bring it closer together so the basket will be tighter. Now this basket here is going to be solid, and this is how a basket should be. No skips. Okay, get this. I'm not pulling this all the way tight on this right yet because I gotta squeeze this as I pull it in. Now that's what I don't like. I do not like if that happens. Now I can't pull that back out. Got to be careful of that, 'cause if I pull that tight now, I can't get the inside, so I got to leave it very loose because I need something to play with. Got to have something to play with. Okay, get that in there. Yeah, I think I got it. gotta use my finger. I got something, I don't want this to go all the way in until I can pull it later. So I will pull that tight so I can get that, the elbow, I call it the elbow, but that is the area that can get, the wrapping can come off easy by just hitting on the corner, because that is not flat. It sticks out like your elbow. Okay. And after I finish this basket, I am going to work on Miss Lacey basket next. I almost finished her basket on that one. So I'm going to make that basket also. And I've came up with an idea where I'm going to take that pine nuts, insert it on the side, and I'm going to make one exact like hers, but there's going to be a change in case that pine nut pops off. The customer is not going to have to worry about fixing it. Just leave it alone because it's going to look normal. Let's see, I'm going to do right here. I'm going to do right there. Got a lot of trucks going by here today. Okay, now I got that part. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see here. I start that there, start that here, come around. I end up stopping right there. That's what I don't. Get this one. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to take this back out, and I am going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come all the way around till I get to there. Because all that's good right there. It's just this inside part I want to get. That's the only piece. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to start right here. Okay. Now with all these days being nice and warm, it's giving me time. I'm going to get some other materials, and if I can get some palm, I am going to make a lot of roses, because I got another idea. Valentine is coming real soon, and I want to be prepared for that this year. And I got a lot of new ideas that I want to incorporate, and I hope it'll work. And if it works, I am going to do it. So as soon as I can get this strand through, then I'll pull out those corners, because I'll be done with those corners, which is all I want to do, is get them corners. Best bet. All right, I am moving right along now. That's what I like, when if the stitches are spaced correctly when I start, it makes me fixing the basket easier. Okay, I'm gonna get this in there. All I gotta do is get this piece in here, and I'll be good to go. And I'll be ready to take this out. Oh boy, let's see. Come on, come on. Yes, good, thank you. It worked. Now I can take one of these out. I want to save my palm here. That's why I don't want to cut this out, because I don't want to waste no palm. Yeah, well, I tell you what. Let me see how this is going to work first. Let me see how this is going to work first. I might just leave it. Yes, I will leave that. Okay. Now what I figured is, I pulled this tight enough where certain parts on this bottom just going to be a double, and that's okay. That's just mean the wrapping won't come loose. I thought about one time making a basket, taking the bottom and double wrapping it, and then the corners do the same thing, because those are the areas that's got to get all the beadings. Okay. Yeah, so I'm glad I did that. All right. We shall see. We'll get that going. I am sitting here. Oh man. Oh man. Something was itching me there. But anyway, I am sitting here trying to finish the handle on Miss Linda's basket here. What did I do with my glasses? Oh, I can't see any small stuff, so I gotta put my glasses on now. So I'm sitting in the sunroom here. It is raining, and I happen to go from outside in because the handles are so tight together, I can't get the stitch in. So I am going to get this handle back on here, And I hope she don't let this dog grab hold of her basket again. These are the hardest things to get when they're so together. But anyway, I almost got that done. I got the other side done. You can see how I did that side. Nice. I'm trying to build this side up because it was worse. And then I put everything in the inside. That rain is nice and soothing. I wish I was in another country right now, just enjoying it. Okay, I need my cutter. And as you can see around me, I cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna do it a little bit at a time until spring get in here, and so I can get outside and work on my shed and get that back together. Then I can get everything out of here and I have a whole lot more room to work with. I don't know if y'all know the old TV show, The Fred Sanford. My sunroom and the garage is filled up, just like as I've got a junkyard. I just got to get this piece in here. Uh-oh, now that one's going to be hard. The closer I get to the body, the harder it's going to be for me to get the stitches down in there. I don't want to tear it. Oh, man. I'll push it even more. That's why I got these real small nail bone. Okay, got that in. All right, I'm going to leave that for a second because I need to finish this piece on the bottom here. So let me cut. Oh, the power. Just blinked out. I hope the power don't go off. Hope not. Uh-oh, let's see. Did this thing. Oh man, I know it. All right, I'm gonna have to cut this now because you got it. Oh man. pull that through. Now, where is it? There's a stitch came out of here. There it is, right there. Now, I am doing these videos because I want customers to see what we as basket makers go through, because there's a lot of distinction when they see a basket maker. They want to always know how long does it take to make a basket. And a lot of tourists or customers, people, however you want to put it, they ask these questions because so many things are made in China now these days. And they're looking for cheap price. And a lot of people don't realize the cost of living is different in each country. And in order for you to understand what is going on, because they want a big basket like this for $10, $15, and me as a basket maker, something like that would cost you $2,000, $3,000. And wow, man, they don't want to pay that kind of money if they can get a basket from overseas, but they're not thinking that, oh man, there's no sweetgrass basket in Asia. It's not being made in Asia. And another thing is you need to look at my video, and I go in more details. I have examples there so that people will understand that it's two different things, two different areas, two different worlds. And what I charge and what they would charge is different, cost of living. And I know you people listening to me right now, they still don't understand that. But if you look at my other video, there's a video out there that I am going to explain in detail from the beginning to the end, the cost of living. I will use several countries. It's not going to be the exact, because I'm not going to go doing all this digging and studying to answer all those questions. It's just, it's different. So if I were to do the same basket overseas from what I'm making, I would not be able to make a living over there on that kind of money. So it's best that you listen to the, I'm gonna get this in there, man. Listen to the video, that way you'll get an idea. Not only just me as a basket maker, all the basket maker. All right, now I am getting this in. Now this bottom was really good. It's just, I gotta finish the handle. Okay, getting it coming in through here now. This is a nice strong palm. Let it, this one cure good. This palm here is actually a year old. I had it in the freezer. Freezer got cut off, so I had to try to save some. Okay, get it in there. Gotta get in there. There we go. Didn't come through. Yep, yes it did. I just couldn't see it. So I am sitting here on my step in my sunroom, and I hadn't sat in the chair in a while, and I am sewing on Miss Linda's basket, and I'm going to try to get this back to her by ends week. And I am going to make one of these baskets also. I think I got a bottom already ready, so I can get this a whole lot quicker. I am going to flex this basket a little bit, and I'm going to do the same thing on the handle. If I can get this in here. Nope, didn't even come through. All right. Let me trim some of this off, because there we go. And I got to go back and get this other line, because look like that want to come apart too. Ooh, that twisted in the inside, but that's okay, that's an inside. I'm gonna have to cut this off. Let's see what it look like now. So I am working on two areas. I'm working on the bottom, and I'm working on the handle. Almost got it. I'm gonna get it. There we go. Now, getting back to talking about making this basket, I had a tour guide come by, and they had one or two kids along with them. And when the kid saw the basket, he said, "Oh, mama, $200 for a basket?" So then the mama started talking to the child and explaining how these are handmade. You know, a lot of people don't know, especially kids. Kids don't care about what is made anyway, but that child looks as if they know a little bit about money, because they're looking at, oh man, that basket is a lot of money, and they figure they can get it cheap. But these baskets are not cheap. We're not just throwing prices on the basket just to throw it. Time consuming. You can see the amount of time I'm taking to go through this basket. This is no script writing here, sir. People, this is truly how we make a basket. And it just takes time. So I got to go back in the middle here and fix this. I also had somebody that wanted me to teach them on the basket how to make it. And they said, I'm sorry, but I do not give classes. Only classes I give is to my family, my children. When the grandkids come, I'll teach them. They cannot go outside of the family. Some might say it's unfair, they don't like that, but I am sorry. We as basket makers, we are still private and still secretive on certain things that we do, say, tell, perform. All right, get this. And then I'm gonna get back to this handle and I will be done. All right, one more stitch here and then I'll get them 2 stitches on the handle and then I can cut all the extra material out and be done. I'll recheck the basket, make sure I didn't miss anything. That will be the last process anyway. I'll cut that off and then well, I tell you what, I better get this first. All right. If I don't get this, I might miss it, and then I send it back to the customer, and then they have a problem. Okay. If I take this come through, come out. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back 2 stitches. And if this work, okay, here we go. Let's try it. I'm trying to turn this so that I get some light in there so I can see, even though I got my glasses on, because these are reading glasses and I only need it for little tight spots, small letters. All right, here we go. Got it. Now there's a big gap right here. That's what I gotta close. I don't want this gap to be in the bottom. All right, let's see how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back through that hole. There we go. I'm gonna come right here. Let's see if I can do it. No. I need to do it from the inside. Then look at, oh man. All right, let's see what it's gonna do now. I'm going back through this hole twice. Then we'll split it if I can get it in there. I'm gonna come under. Try not to cut the stitch. Uh-oh, that didn't work. That did not work. I'm going to do my little trick now. Take it under. Oh, man. I did the wrong place. That gets me every time. I took the stitch and put it in the wrong place. All right, there we go. Now, this stitch goes through this hole. So in theory, I really missed that the first go around. Oh man. Now I'm gonna do same thing. I found out that actually tightens the basket when I do that. Now, I wonder if it's going to rain tomorrow. Sure would be nice to be up in the mountains right now. Man. Sure would be nice. All right, I'm cutting those off. I'm getting it done, people. All right, let's see. Where will I tie this off? Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to come back up in here. Come back in the top here. And I will cut this one off. Then I'm going to cut this. Yeah. So I'm going to cut this. Nope, can't do that. Man. Thank you. All right, got one more stitch and I'll be done on that, and I'll start another one stitch on the handle, then I'll be done. All right, one more. All right, that's done. Now all I got to do is cut this off and cut that off, and we good right there. All right. let's finish this handle now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this when I'm done. And then I'll be chopping this away. All right. All I'm going to do is clean it up now. And he will be done. At least on the handle. I still got to clean everything else out. So Melinda, you're going to be happy on this basket because I was able to repair it. And I know it was a mess when you sent it to me. And I hope you don't let your dog get to this thing. All right, looking good. It's just got to clean it up some. Do the outside first and then do the inside. Let's see here, I got something. Okay, that's the release. Anything that don't need to grip on is done. Just cleaning up all the loose stuff that don't need, just cleaning it up. Okay. What I'm trying to do is get all the trash, anything sticking out, because I don't want the customer to see that, because if they see it, they're going to pull on it, and they're going to break the stitch or pull a stitch out. So it's best to cut anything that's still sticking out. See all that stuff coming out? So that way they don't mess their basket up. Okay. We are good. I don't, see something wrong in there. And there gonna be some real little tails left, but I just don't want them to pull on it. I got one more. I don't like that. I think it'll be all right. Okay. I think I got everything now. All right. Okay, so now you will see basket is done. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead, since I got until Wednesday or Thursday to ship this basket back, I'm gonna go ahead and make that other basket just like this, because I got a little eye dares, a nice little eye there. I want to see if this work. I don't want to leave a split in there, but I'm gonna try it while I'm here, and I'll be going back at the market on Tuesday, so I got one day to get this done. Take that off. All right, let's see, what time is it? I'm probably going to bed now. I missed the Super Bowl anyway, but it doesn't matter to me. All right, so I am gonna go to bed early. I'll get up in the morning and I will start on that basket, because I only got 2, 4, 6, 7 rows to go up. I'm going to put BULRUSH just like they have it. I'm going to start BULRUSH on the side of it and do exactly how they have it. Then flex in, put Sweetgrass mix with the BULRUSH. Come all the way up until I get to the handle. So that is it for me tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I am finished with Miss Linda's basket. Put the handle back on, nice and tight. Bottoms back in, all the sides, done checked everything. So it's been a pleasure working on this basket. So now I know that I also have a surprise for you guys, where I also did the other basket just like hers. I put a little more coloring in, used more BULRUSH. You can see all the colors in on the side. Pretty much the same size, just made the top a little wider. So that's normal, because remember, everything is handmade, and no two baskets are going to be the same. So if you look at these two baskets, we put the handles together. My handle is a little out more, but that's okay, still standard. I got a little more BULRUSH in there, a little darker compared to the old BULRUSH with the red BULRUSH here that was used, but that's okay too. Down inside the basket, you will see where I use some pine and some BULRUSH. So you bring that color out real fine, nice good contrast compared to her basket, but that's okay too. The other thing is that as I get baskets in and I feel I want to make a copy of it, which is not a true copy, because all will be original. And this is the third basket now where I had, I'm getting a little sore throat here, or dry throat here. But anyway, you know, with the weather being cold and raining and windy for the last couple of days, I have been able to do many things. So I will finish this off and I will leave you guys, and I will come back later because I am going to show you my mama's basket. I am finally going to start this basket. I think it was last year when I talked about it, and I'm finally going to start this basket. So we're going to get a little detail on that basket. Also, before I start it, how it looks, all the labels and everything that she had on the basket, how I'm going to work on that basket. It's going to be in several phases. So all that's going to be done and talked about in the next video. So I'll see you guys on the next. And Miss Linda, I hope you will enjoy your basket, because I am going to enjoy making another one like this for someone out there. And if you want another one like this, I will be glad to make one for you. Okay, bye-bye for now.